Akeeba Backup is a WordPress plugin to help you to easily back up, restore and transfer your websites. In this video we will be installing Akeeba Backup into our WordPress website. To begin with, let's download a copy of Akeeba Backup to our computer. Go to the Downloads and scroll down to Akeeba Backup for WordPress. If you have subscribed for the Pro version, make sure that you are logged in first to enable the download. Once the download is completed, go to your WordPress website and log in. Go to Plugins and select Add New. Click on the Upload plugin. Browse your computer to where you stored the download, and once selected, click on Install Now. Once the plugin has been installed, click to activate it. You can now see Akeeba Backup for WordPress in our list of installed plugins, and on the left-hand menu you can see a new link directly to Akeeba Backup. Depending on your screen size, you might find it easier to collapse the left-hand menu. If we open the plugin, a configuration wizard will start. Akeeba Backup is now testing your site and calculating the best settings for your individual website and server. It is important that you remain on this screen until the wizard has completed. Once the wizard has completed, you're ready to complete your first backup. Let us go ahead and do that right now. You can see a warning message here that we are using the default directory for backups. This is perfectly normal, and unless you change the directory in the configuration, this message will appear. As we can see, Akeeba Backup will store some information each time we make a backup. By default, it creates a description for the backup stating the time and date that it was taken. You can also password protect the backup, and I highly recommend that you do this. You can also optionally include an additional comment, perhaps stating that you are doing this backup before installing another plugin. For now, I'm going to leave that blank and just click Backup Now. The backup process has now started. Do not browse to any other page until the backup has completed. Once the backup has completed successfully, you should click on Manage Backups. Here we can see the backup has taken place with the description, a status of OK, the size of the backup, and a link to the actual backup file itself. Depending on your configuration, there may be multiple files. A backup kept on your website is as useful as a set of spare keys stored inside your house, so it is important you download the backup from your website to your own computer. You can do this by simply clicking this button and then on Download. Once you have downloaded the backup, you can, if you want, delete the backup file from your website. Perhaps you are short of space on your hosting account. Select the backup here and then click Delete Files. You will see there's another option called Delete. This will delete the complete record that a backup took place. I prefer to keep that record. We can see now that the record is still here, but the backup file itself has gone. We have now created our first backup with Akeeba Backup. If you are using the professional version, there is one additional step. Right at the top we have a message about entering our download ID. This is required for updates to the program, so let's go ahead and complete that. Return to the akeebabackup.com website and make sure that you are logged in. Select My Subscriptions from the menu. If you now scroll down, you will see your download ID. Simply select and copy it. Return to your website and paste it in. Click on Apply Download ID. We can see that the message has now disappeared and we have completed the installation of Akeeba Backup Professional.